Hey everybody, so I've decided to create a small video just to show people how to figure out whether their website is currently serving WebP format images. The website's done in WordPress and Divi. It's a website I did for a client ages ago. Um, but because the client always tries all the new stuff, I already know he has WebP running on here, and Um, the theme we were using here was Divi. You have to make sure that your theme does support WebP. Um, for Divi, I had to actually um, do a little magic trick, which means basically installing a specific plugin so that it knows to sort of inject the WebP support format into the website. But let me quickly show you how to actually check if it's working. So first of all, I have to say that I'm in Chrome, which I know supports the WebP format. There are browsers that do not, and specific versions of browsers that do not. And if it doesn't, it will basically just fall back to your default PNG or JPEG or whatever image the image was. So regardless of the name of the image, even if you name it .webp, it doesn't specifically mean that it's in the WebP format, which is Google's modern image format. So let's see how I can check if this site is running WebP actually in reality. So I'm gonna reload this page for a second here. Okay. I don't think I need to, but I'm going to anyway. It doesn't matter. As you can see on the bottom, you see he named the image .webp.webp by mistake. That doesn't necessarily mean that this image is WebP, but I can right click and do inspect element like we do as developers. If you know anything about web design and web development, you know what this is. If not, well, you're learning now. This is a tool to inspect your website's code. So let's see what I'm looking for. You go to the network tab, then you'll notice that I've already done this, where I've clicked this where it says image, which is basically telling it to check for images and tell me what the format is. And I've lifted my bar up a bit so I can see the images. You can see that it didn't record anything. It says I have to press Control R to record, to reload, or whatever the resource is. So now you can see stuff coming in. So you can see on this page, for example, that he does have a JPEG image. His logo is in JPEG instead of PNG or WebP, sorry. But that's probably because Divi's logo module doesn't support WebP. It might not be, I don't know. I haven't worked on the site for ages. But for example, this image here, so when I go to ignore this little preview here, I wish I could push it a bit down. But let's ignore this for a second here. So let me just left click again without the sources. So I click on network, right? It says that it's loaded. I don't need to check anything, so I don't want to preview any of this junk here. Um, sorry, my voice is sort of going out. So this is the file, but that doesn't mean anything. What you do need to check is you need to just make sure I clicked on the preview pane by mistake. I can probably X out of this like this. So you can see the list of files, and it is saying that this file, I don't know what this file is, it's probably one of the images on the side. I don't need the preview, it's very annoying actually. But one of the images on the side or whatever this is being served in WebP. I have no idea what that is, but some of his images, as you can see, are like this one, which if I double or if I preview, it should tell me what it is. This is where the image is defined, but that doesn't mean anything. This is just caching from his server, which is SiteGround. That doesn't mean anything. What you care about is, did it come back with a 200, which means the image is actually there, and what the format is. So you know which of these are actually WebP and which are served as PNG.